Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm John the Programmer, and today we're going to be going over the spread syntax, these three dots that you may have seen. And it also helps with deconstructing. So really this is more about deconstructing using the spread syntax here. All right, uh, what I've got here are two arrays, and I'm going to be combining those two arrays into one big array. And basically the same thing as concatenating them the old JavaScript way, but we're going to be putting them together. So here we go. We'll just run this, and on the right here it shows we've got an array of 7 items. So how is that different than people not that familiar with arrays? How is that different from doing something like this? Well, it's a big difference because this would just put array 1 as the first element and this second array as the second element. And I will run that. There we go. See, it just puts those two arrays right there. So we're going to comment that out. We won't want to be looking at that. All right, next thing. Okay, what happens if we just do this? Um, what this is going to do is it's going to put the array that we made here with the combined array, and it's going to put it into a constant with the name of rest5. It's gonna bust it all apart with these three dots into its elements, and then it's gonna repackage it up into an array with those brackets, with those square brackets. We didn't console it out. Console log, and it's called rest5. You can call that variable rest5. You could call it anything. You could call it potato if you want. It doesn't matter. A lot of people will just use the word rest, kind of the standard. Anyway, let's run it. All right, that's the second one here. It's exactly the same thing as we got above it here, up here. It produced it. So we're just redoing it into a variable called rest5. That's all. All right, next thing. We're going to put we're going to use the new array again, and we're going to put the stuff into, well, let's start without that. We're going to put it into A and B and then the rest. So it should take the first two elements out and assign them to A and B, and then put the rest of it in the rest, as you will see here. There we go. All right, so put red into A, white into B, and the rest of it into the rest variable. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And move it along. Let's skip over the third element. So we got A, B. We're going to put no variable name here, but it'll still skip over that third one and then put the rest into there. So let's run that. All right, we still got red, white, and it skipped over blue and started with green for the rest because we skipped the third element here. Anyway, you could do it again, put another comma in if you want. Same deal, obviously. And run it again. And it skipped over green now and just gave you the 1, 2, 3. All right, we can do that with the first one. Don't have to assign it to A. Let's not print out A then because it doesn't exist. And let's redo that. There we go. We just B white, and it still goes to 1, 2, 3 there. It starts here instead for the rest. Okay, now we are going to work with objects and destructuring that. We got a person object with 3 properties: hair color, eye color, and shoe size. Let me paste some stuff. Here we go. We're going to get hair color and assign that to a variable, and then we're going to put the rest of it into the rest. Let's do some console log outs. There we go. So let's run those. There they are. As you expect, hair color brown, then the other two remaining properties are in the rest. All right. Now, the unique thing about objects when you're doing the rest syntax and destructuring is hair color here, I'm sorry, hair color here is matching up with hair color here. You don't have to keep it in the right order. So let's do another thing here. Let's do shoe size. So we're skipping, we're not even going to mention eye color. We didn't put an extra comma in or anything here. And we're going to run that, but first we got to add a console log for the shoe size. There we go. Okay, over here. We got them both, hair color, shoe size, and then the rest. Oops. All right, so we skipped it over. Now I've never tried this, but I think you could just put them in the wrong order even, as long as you have the right variable name there that matches up. So let's try it in a different order here and run it again. Yep, still has shoe size 10, hair color brown. All right, let's just do shoe size. Here we go, and run. Oh, what did I do? Oh, because I'm still trying to print out hair color that doesn't exist. There we go. Console log that out. There. So we just grab shoe size and that's it. And the rest, the first and third property, are still in the rest, which is what we would expect. And that's what's cool about the objects, is they don't have to stay in the order as long as you put the right variable name. Okay. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.